Chronically online versus chronically lonely. I believe we have another epidemic on our hands, and that's people being lonely. That's why they're online all the time. People try to find those connections. I feel like, online is great to find out a lot of things that you want to know about, recipes or video games, or whatever you're into, pets, animals, nature. It's a really great tool to figuring out what you want to know about. And other times, it's pretty cool for connecting to other people. I'm not gonna lie about that, But I think there needs to be a bit of a balance. There needs to be some IRL moments. There needs to be some IRL moments in your life. And those moments need to be filled with. And those IRL moments need to be big and just, they need to take up a majority of your life. There's too much connection into the virtual world. The virtual world kind of stinks. By I mean it's really bad. Just seeing all of the rampant negativity and just misinformation, quite frankly, being pushed all around. It's kind of nuts. And, I think people are so desperate to be a part of something that they're unknowingly willing to give up their common sense, willing to give up just about anything, their common sense, actual information, actual sources, in order to be a part of a group, or in order to feel like they belong, in order to feel like they are something greater than themselves. And that's that in and of itself is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's okay to quote unquote be an outcast. I felt like an outcast, growing up, and to be honest, I still feel like I am an outsider, but not a hostile outsider. I feel like I relate, and then I don't relate sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay. You have some people in your life that might make you feel grounded, and I think that's good. Like actual good. If you have those connections, cherish them. And if they're people that you can actually see in real life, meet, that is great. Please keep those connections, because people online are, I don't want to water it down, because it's not. Some people have found their husbands and wives, their significant others, and friends online. I'm not saying it can't be used for that, but I feel like maybe society's leaning on it way too heavily to be like, that's the only way you can find someone, the only way you should find someone. Absolutely not. I urge everyone to try to find connections to people in real life. And you might be wondering, how do I find people in real life? I think being a hobbyist, trying to find a hobby that you can hook up, not like that, but just literally hook up with people. It doesn't have to be romantically. Actually, I would advise you not to do it romantically, because those set expectations that are not. That puts the expectation into play that you need to date somebody. And I don't think a lot of people are ready for that. And that's okay. It's okay to be lonely and then, say, oh, well, I need somebody to have a relationship with in order to cure that loneliness. That is not what that is for. Exactly. At least in this scenario, I think it's better to try to find friends, friendship. I was being told that all the time growing up, and I didn't understand what it meant. And now I do. And it's friendship is a great thing. And you know, as they say, some silver, some is gold, some is bronze. It's all good though. You might be thinking, like, how do I find people? Do what you like. Find actual physical in real life clubs, like maybe an art club or an art group. And it's funny, you can find that through online by going there physically, not virtually only, but if you need to go online to see where these things are happening, do that. I got into bird watching like a few years ago, and I mean, I've never done it. I can't practice what I preach, but if I were the type of person that was lonely and needed to find new friends, new people, I would look up bird watching clubs in my local area, and then I would meet up with those people safely, make sure it's legit, make sure it's safe, and then go. Maybe take a friend, maybe take a family member. But if you, depending on where you are in life, you always probably want to let anybody and everybody, your family or people that you care about, know where you are and what you're doing. And here it is, telling them, hey, here I am, this is what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing this from this and this. And you tell them that you want to come with me, hey, that's fine. Bring your mom, bring your dad, whoever you have in your life, bring them. Get into it, get some books. I love bird watching. Why? Well, because it's free. It really is free. Get some bird seed or not. Shoot, those little things, I mean, depending on where you are, they eat what you eat, almost. You like bread, they eat bread. No, you shouldn't be eating bread. They're fine. I see them all the time. And if you got a little bit of cash on you, definitely go for the seed. Check it out. I think bird watching is great. And if you can do it with a group maybe somebody who's seasoned and who knows what they're doing, can tell you about them, and you guys are walking in a place where they like to gather, or particular ones like to frequent, that sounds like a lot of fun to me. But if that's not your thing, that's also fine. That's just an idea. Other things are free. One of my hobbies is stargazing. When I was much younger, I used to have telescopes and stuff. Oh my goodness, especially with the weather getting the way it is. Although I don't know wherever you are in the world, maybe it's getting darker earlier, like it is for a lot of us. Man, clear skies. Whip out your telescope, or here's I'm gonna drop some knowledge bombs on you. A pair of binoculars. Do that. They're not big binoculars. The bigger the diameter of the lens, the more clear it looks. You can just whip those things out anyway. Make sure you look straight up. You don't want people to think that you're looking into their house or something crazy, but find a safe spot. Do that. And I'm sure there are telescope and astronomy clubs in your area. Try it. Look it out. Check it out. I mean, there's so many options that you can do these things without being online on YouTube, or YouTube streaming, or Twitch streaming. You can actually go out in the real world and find places. Roller skates. People still do that. Actual arcades. I mean, if you're, still kind of wary of COVID and the flu and stuff like that, as am I, mask up. Come prepared, and be prepared to have a good time. And, do that. There might be some arcade clubs, maybe some retro clubs in real life. I don't want it to be chronically online all the time and lean on the internet so much, because it's funky here. It's funky on the internet. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm experiencing. Everything has a comment section. I mean, everything, like from the news articles to you name it. It's just everything's social. And it's like, I think we're leaning way too heavy on that thing. And I think people need to go out in real life and experience some wonderful things. Try out some new foods. There might be a food tasting club, whatever you can think of, to get out of your house, to get around some people. Again, be safe. however you want to, however you decide to be safe. Me personally, I'm getting the flu shots and all the shots and vaccines and stuff like that. But if that's not your thing, hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I would recommend it. Yeah, but do that. Do that. You got a lot going on for you, so just stay off online so much. Honestly, I think the less you're on here, the better you're gonna be. It's like, I had an incentive to keep you guys on here, but I don't. Not anymore. Or maybe I did in the past. It's just stupid. This is stupid. It's not even good. Maybe I've changed. But yeah, if you're listening to this, cut it off. Go do what I said. Find some local areas, some local localities where you can do any of those things: stargazing, bird watching, jogging, running clubs. I don't know. Think of it. Anything you like, whatever you're into. If you don't know what you're into, figure it out. I mean, you're always going to be figuring out new stuff. I hope you guys are. I hope even if you're in your 60s, I hope you're still experiencing, or your 50s or your 40s. I hope you're still going for it. You're still trying new things. I hope you're experiencing new relationships, building new synapses in your brain. Maybe you're a vocabulary person. Maybe you're a bookworm. Maybe it's a book club. Seriously, I really mean that. You're into horror movies? Maybe there's a horror club. There's so many things you can do that you can use online to find, but don't have to be online, if that makes any sense. You use online as a tool, but you're not on there all the time. I think that's incredibly important, and I think that's great. Just do that. You like video games? That's great. You can find other people who like video games in the real world. It's not always have to be about romance. It doesn't have to be about romance. It doesn't have to be. That takes all the pressure off too, if you ask me. If you're trying to find romance, you're not going to find it. If you're not trying to find it, it'll find you. Trust me. That's just how it goes. Take it from me. That is exactly how it goes. If you're not looking for it, there it is. The moment that you go looking for it, it's like a mirage. So if you guys are lonely in that way, I say don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Be your natural self. Have fun. Be kind. Be nice to others. Not just for brownie points, but just as a general thing. Just don't be a jerk, right? If some people are worried, comfort them. Pretty much have fun, laugh, enjoy yourself, eat good food. Just get out of here. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.